Got lucky in a cheap hotel. Hot pants, nasty. Don't bother knocking 'cause you
Is that Christmas music? How does this keep sneaking in?
I don't think that's Christmas music.
It's your fault.
Of course it is.
Okay. All right. KJCR. JimmyChurchRadio.com for syndicated news. Proudly brought to you by National Tax Experts, 877-909-5444, nattaxexperts.com. Live from Burbank, California, Hilton J. Palm, Charlie the Shekinator Sheckman. I am your host, Jimmy Church. Continuing on with this strange case of ex-Bears wide receiver Sam Hurd. Okay, so let's just pick that up where we left off. On December 7th, 2011, TL provided the confidential informant with Hurd's personal contact number. On December 8th, the next day, what does the CI do? Dials that number.
Contact Sam.
And says, guess what? I've got the 5 kilograms of cocaine. Of course you do. You're an informant.
For the DEA.
Oh,
yes.
DEA, FBI, anything that starts with 3 letters. Homeland Security, HSI. Right, ATF. Dallas PD, DPD. All right. The CI advised her that the 5 kilograms of cocaine that Hurd wanted to purchase were not going to be available. Hurd stated that he had already been prepared to request an additional week and that he was interested in setting up continued business with the CI and his associates. The CI advised her that he or she would be in the Chicago area in the coming weeks, after which Hurd stated that he would be interested in meeting to negotiate prices, discuss quantities, and establish a long-term mutual business relationship. On December 14th, 2011, at approximately 7:40 p.m., Hurd met with the HSI undercover agent, known as the UCA undercover agent, and the CI, both together, at Morton's Steakhouse. Now, on our previous show, I stated, and I mean this, Morton's? Are you serious?
A little upscale.
Whose idea was that?
Right.
If it's the undercover agent's idea, what is a drug dealer wanting to go to Morton's for? To discuss cocaine transactions of potentially millions of dollars. You don't go to a Morton's to discuss that. You go to a strip club. You go to something seedy. You go to a back alley. How about your car? You don't go to a Morton Steakhouse. And if it was Sam Hurd suggesting that they go to Morton's, what do you see in these agents that would make you think that they are acceptable clientele to a Morton's? They're not drug dealers, you idiot. And neither are you. You're just plain stupid. Not a drug dealer. Every drug dealer in the world, any good one, can see 5-0 from 5 blocks away. That's it. They know. You know what? It's hard. Even if you're not 5-0, they still think you're 5-0.
They still suspect that you're the police, right?
You had better know somebody for about 15 or 20 years before you just walk into this wheeling and dealing 5 kilograms of cocaine. That's it. Do you understand? Okay, so check this out. So they meet at the Mortons. Hurd introduced himself as Sam. I'm the Sam that you've been communicating with, Mr. Informant. Mr. Agent.
Mr. DEA.
You know, and that's funny because you have the confidential informant. Now you have a DEA agent there too as well, or a Homeland Security agent undercover. And who's he posing as? Is he the drug dealer? So this is the informant. He's the go-between guy, and he's who Homeland Security agent posing as a drug dealer. I want to know. Acting classes, Lee Strasberg, the actor's studio. How is he pulling off acting like a drug dealer? You know, what kind of accent is he swinging? Or is he just, it blows my mind. But now, today, Sam Hurd goes, I knew it, though. I knew it. You know, I guarantee you that's what he's saying to himself. So, Hurd stated that he was interested in purchasing 5 to 10 kilograms of cocaine and 1,000 pounds of marijuana per week for distribution in the Chicago area. Hurd negotiated to receive the aforementioned amounts of narcotics at $25,000 per key. That sounds very expensive to me. And 450 pounds of marijuana, or $450 per pound of marijuana, which sounds really cheap.
Very much so.
Doesn't make any sense.
Dirt weed.
I don't know. What kind of weed are you selling for $450? I mean, if you're buying it for $450 a pound, is that just like dirt shake off the ground?
Yes, indeed.
Of bad weed to begin with? Anyway, Hurd further stated that he and another co-conspirator currently distribute approximately 4 keys of cocaine per week in the Chicago area, but the supplier could not supply him with enough quantity. Hurd further stated, and Hurd's probably saying, I got greedy. I could have just continued getting my 2, 3, 4 keys a week. That was good enough. And now I stepped out of bounds, and I knew it. I knew better. And you know what? His supplier told you so. Now you want to come to me for bail money? I don't even know you.
For real. Yeah.
Now, is Hurd going to flip on this guy? That's the other thing. Is he going to sing? How's he going to cut this short? Oh, by the way, there is supposedly a list now of double digits of players that he was supplying. You think those guys are sweating right now?
Oh,
if there really is a list? We're going to get that list. This is JimmyChurchRadio.com. Hither and thither, to and fro, back and forth, all around the world. We'll be back right after this. Merry Christmas.